Hey, so some exciting news. We're heading over to Fort Wilderness at Disney World in Orlando. And we were going to leave tomorrow, but we just found out that they do have an availability today. So we're going to head over this afternoon and get set up. So we're kind of doing our B setup, as I like to call it. And that is when we're at Fort Wilderness at Disney, we don't usually tow our car because Disney transportation is so good over there, you really don't need it. It almost gets in the way. So what we bring instead of our car is our golf cart. And we have this trailer back here behind me that we put the golf cart into. So I'm going to do kind of a rapid fire, get the cart and the trailer, get everything finished up, packed up in the bus because we were originally thinking we were leaving tomorrow, and get it ready to go while Katie and Alex are out grabbing some provisions. Okay, so here we are. This is Mr. Golf Cart. This is the guy that we use over at Fort Wilderness because it's like $65 a day to rent a golf cart over there, and you definitely need something to get around on. This is our extreme cooler, the Pelican. It's kind of like a Yeti, only I think it's better. The Yeti has like rubber cords here that kind of fit down in and can dry rot and break. It also has like nylon handles, whereas this is plastic and adjustable. As far as the interior thickness of the cooler, it's comparable. It's got a good freezer grade seal. We use the Arctic ice packs. And it keeps stuff cold for a solid week with these ice packs. So that's a good thing. So what I'm going to do is throw a few sodas in here and start getting them cool, get them ready for their ride over. They'll ride in this cooler on the back of this cart, which will be in that utility trailer over there, towed behind the bus. So we don't bring our car to Disney because, frankly, we don't need it. It would just get in the way. If we were doing a much more extended stay, we usually bring the car. But for this particular trip, we'll be fine for the 4 days that we're going to be there, 5 days. Using Disney transportation. These ice packs come in different grades. This particular one maintains refrigerator temperature, not freezing temperature. You don't want your drinks to freeze when they're in there. You want them to be refrigerator temperature, and that's what these ice packs do, and they hold that for quite a period of time. Like I say, up to a week, this cooler will be plenty cold enough to do the job. One of the challenges of this golf cart going into this particular trailer, even though the trailer is a higher profile trailer, i.e. it's taller than most cargo trailers, is that the height of the opening is about 2 inches too short for the roof on the golf cart. So what that means typically is you got to take the roof off the golf cart. Having done that often enough, we use these little quick release pins here to take the roof on and off, and when we're not using it around the house, we leave the pins out so the roof can just kind of pop right off. So let me see if I can attempt to show you this. Just like that. Excuse the shakiness. Here we go. Actually going to go around the circle a little bit and line up better on it. It's a beautiful day here in Florida again. This is why we live here. Okay. And it's a wide cart too, so we got to be real careful going up, especially with these little steel cables on the side. And shut it off. Okay. And then the next thing I do in here, so we have these tie-down straps that go around the axles of the cart that we just use to make sure everything is nice and secure while we're underway. We'll tie it down in the back as well. All right, we are tied down. Ratcheted to the floor, to around the sissy bar, the cart. The cooler is going to ride up here, and we'll have this to protect it from moving. And then up front, we are tied down again that way. She's ready to roll. One of the things I can't be without, especially during a weekday, I know this is going to sound silly to some of you, is this guy over my shoulder here. I own an audio video production company. That's my source of income. Over the years, that business has transformed itself in ways that technology has made it easier and possible to do a lot of what I do on the road, as opposed to having to actually be in the studio. Being the owner, a lot of what I tend to take care of is more of the administrative things. So the internet makes it very, very easy to do that. When it comes to actually doing some of the production things, especially on the audio end, I'm pretty well set to do what I need to do audio-wise here. I have on a small pocket hard drive the entire set of libraries that we use for our music and sound effects. And everything is pretty much available for me to do it. There's a few studio items that I don't have, but for the most part, what we do, I can do 90% of on the road. So without this guy, this whole lifestyle would not be happening. So weekends roll around, I do tend to take my weekends off, but it's a weekday. Chances are, even if it's just for a couple of hours, I have to kind of check in and do some office work. So my Mac makes the trip with us. One of the best investments I've made here at the house, when we're getting the RV ready like we are now, is to have 50 amp service installed right here alongside the house. It ties into our service panel inside. That way I can just plug the bus right in, and we got 50 amp service while we're getting everything ready. So what I'm doing now is disconnecting that service so we can switch over to the bus's internal generator and get that fired up and ready to go on our trip. This is also handy too when we have friends who are RVers visiting us and need to boondock for a couple days in the driveway. Unfortunately, we have an HOA here that doesn't love extended versions of that, but that's okay. You know, we have people, I think the town ordinance is up to a week that you can boondock in someone's driveway if you're visiting. And then one of the better investments for an older coach like ours was to have this power cord reel installed. Man, what a lifesaver. Let's see if we can, this little button here. Away you go. Tell me this isn't the way to do it. These cords can get a little heavy and cumbersome, especially when you're trying to deal with them in the rain. So I love this power cord reel. The other thing I like to invest in too, because if you look at our driveway, it's kind of a textured concrete surface. Don't look at the fact it needs to be repainted. We're getting to that. But because of that, we don't want to put our metal jacks down. So we have a solution for that, which is a jack pad, which is nothing more than just like a shop, like a machine shop standing pad. It was kind of already formed into these squares and set up kind of like a 3x3 configuration. So they were very easy to just cut with a razor blade, and they size perfectly for the jacks. So whenever I'm in a situation where I need to either pad the jacks or protect a driveway or a surface, I just throw these down and we are good to go. One thing you do is when you do this enough, you kind of orchestrate a series of steps or pattern, whatever you want to call it, that you tend to rely on when you're getting ready to pack things up. And this is no different. So attached to the car back there, you can see our trailer. Well, we're going to tow the trailer with our bus. So I need to align the trailer in the street so that I can connect the bus to it. So I'm going to go over further into our cul-de-sac. Hopefully not tail wag the trailer into the coach. This part I haven't checked. Let me make sure. For those of you who are new to RVing and don't know what tail wag is, when you turn a long vehicle, oftentimes the back corner opposite of the turn swings out farther than you expect. In this particular case, I got plenty of room. I don't know what I was worried about. We live on a cul-de-sac, which is great for this whole kind of orchestration that I'm about to do, because there's not a lot of traffic on it, especially during a work day. Weekday, everyone is out. So I can pretty much do whatever I need to on this street and not worry about traffic getting in the way, or worse, me getting in the way of traffic. So what I like to do is position our trailer right about here. And then I just pull the bus in front of it when the time comes. Excuse me. We just pull it right up in front. So what I got to do is unhook the trailer now. And as exciting as I'm sure that is for you guys, I'm going to save you that hassle of having to see that. I'll be back. The next part of my choreography here was to put the car back in the driveway, out of the way, so that the bus can position itself in front of the trailer, which is on the street. So that is what we're going to do. By the way, who doesn't love backup cameras? They're the best. All right. Challenges in this neighborhood is the trees. Some are low hanging and you really gotta watch it when you come in here. I'm working with the HOA to try to get those trimmed back some. I mean, not even for RVs, but just for taller vehicles in general that may come in here. Okay, the slides are in. I'm gonna drop the jacks. We have our generator running. We'll drop the jacks and get the bus in position to connect to the trailer. We have the HWH jack system on this bus, which requires that you have your ignition key in and turned on. And one thing about RVs is you always have a lot of keys. So there's going to be an alarm that goes off when I turn this on to let me know that the jacks are down. You can see the jack down button or indicator. So we'll turn the system on and we will, actually I'm going to lower it gently at first because we aired out the bag, so I don't want the whole thing to just drop right to the ground. So I think what I might do is start the engine and let the airbag kind of charge up a little bit first, so I don't just drop the whole thing right to the ground. So the jacks are going back up, and this little alarm and indicator light stays on until the last inch of jack is all the way up on all 4 of them. And you can see by the red indicators here and here that the front 2 jacks are still down. The yellow indicator indicates that I'm low on that side, and we're in store mode here. So once that completes and this little alarm goes off, we'll go get our jack pads and put the coach in position to, there we go. We'll put the coach in position. You can see our lights went off to connect to the trailer. So a plus to this particular trip is that we get to go a day early thanks to the efforts of the missus.
Hooray!
Hooray! So we are heading over to Disney's Fort Wilderness, right? Say hi.
To the camera.
And we're going to go there for Easter weekend, and we're going to see some very good friends of ours. We're going to have an Easter egg hunt. We're going to do all kinds of cool things this weekend, which we'll show you guys. So we are off to Orlando and Disney's Fort Wilderness.
Nice.
Any big thoughts or plans for this particular trip for you?
I got one.
Tell the folks.
Okay, I will like swimming.
Yes, we will. And it's going to be warm. It's going to be in the 80s.
With a 90% chance of rain.
So good thing about swimming in the rain is you're wet anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's a big slide, there's a bucket, you go up the stairs, and there's water, and you come down. It's like a big slide, and you come down into the pool. You probably drowned a little bit.
Probably drowned a little.
Right.
Yeah, and your parents will probably catch you.
Oh.
Or if you could swim, you could just hold on to the wax and try to swim a little faster to the side so you could hold on there.
Hey, do you think you should sit down? I think that's a great idea.
One of the fun parts about getting out of this neighborhood every time is navigating through the endless trees
Nice.
and the tight turns.
Take turns.
So anyway, when next you see us, folks, we will be at Fort Wilderness in
All right.
Orlando. So, talk to you then. It's kind of like home away from home for us, really. This is Fort Wilderness at Walt Disney World. We are in the 800 loop at site number 811. Buddy the Wonder Lab, already in full camping mode. And the neat thing about this loop is years ago, there used to be a railroad here at Fort Wilderness. And the track bed is still here. You see a few of the ties in there, but none of the rails are, around anymore. But if you look here, you can see that is the track bed kind of cutting through the woods. And it makes a really good hiking or walking path now. I think we talked about it in an earlier video. But one of the things we want to do on this trip is show you a little more of Fort Wilderness and reasons why we think, it's just one of the best campgrounds around when it comes to glamping. So tonight we're going to have dinner at the restaurant here, which is called the Trail's End. It's kind of like a buffet. It's very tasty. So we'll show you some scenes from that, and also when we take the cart around the campground. So for those of you looking to get an idea of what is Fort Wilderness like, this is the video for you. We'll show you. There's a hot law right there in her fancy red cart. So what'd you guys do since you were here?
I had a cocktail and Alex played on the playground.
That sounds like a perfect afternoon.
It's good for me. Did you go potty?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and he's got his iPad.
Well, he's got to have something to do during dinner.
Okay, ready to
We
take a
only
whirl?
spend 5 minutes eating.
Let me lock the bus and you can drive. We're going to the Trail's End.
Yeah, that's where you wanted to go, right?
Yep. Okay, let's go for a ride.
Are you buckled?
Give you guys a view of the ride from the 800 loop to the Trails End restaurant.
What?
Uh-oh. Mama's driving now.
It wasn't close at all. No, it wasn't.
Open the cart windshield. Oh, there's an R-Pod. I think Rob.
Check out the sidewalk.
Easy there.
Hold on. Look
Okay.
at this. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Look, it's Ariel and Ursula.
Someone got creative.
Super fun.
Wait, I think that's Elsa.
Oh, it is.
Wow.
That's really
See a lot of that here at Disney.
It is.
A lot of people get
Are you
creative.
sitting up straight?
Yes.
Okay.
A
No
lot of
neck
people get
injuries.
creative inside their windshields.
I didn't do much for Easter.
Hey, Mom, did you get me some more toys for Easter?
Oh boy.
Hey, Mom,
What?
did you get me some more toys for Easter?
Some more toys.
Yeah.
Moratoriums? Some what?
Toys. You didn't give me more toys?
So this 800 loop is one of 19 loops
Something like
that are for the campground, and then there's additional loops that are the cabins, and some of them are kind of like hybrid. Like you'll find a couple of cabins on a campground loop, but not a lot. Oh, we got little short people here. So this particular loop that we are in is the 800 loop. We like 800 because it's kind of centrally located. It's not too far from the meadow, which is where the swimming pool is. Look out for the short one.
I
here.
see her. She's
Okay.
great. She's a better bike rider than I am.
She's racing us.
Yeah.
She's putting the pedal to the metal.
God love her.
Yeah.
Super cute.
It's all about endurance. So yeah, the 800 loop that we're in is kind of centrally located, and it's a pet loop. So if you have pets, you know, they allow you to have pets there, and it's considered a premium site loop. So there's a few more amenities in that the pads are all fully concreted, and you've got, you know, water, sewer, cable, electric, and the park just improved their Wi-Fi signal. Although the speed is nothing to write home about. It's like 5 down and 1 up. That it, you know, it's okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's okay for sending, you know, email and stuff, but for us audio video guys, it's nothing. So this is one of the main roads out here going through the park, and we'll take this all the way down to Settlement. Is what they call it.
I think so, yeah.
Settlement. Settlement is the lower end of the park where they have the Hoop-de-Doo Review, the Trails End Restaurant, Crockett's Tavern, the Marina,
Backyard barbecue.
Backyard Barbecue. You can rent boats there. You can catch the
Alex, Harry Potter wizards.
Harry Potter wizards
I
even.
love them.
I know, you need one of those.
Hey, can I want to look at their wands.
I don't know if they have any.
I don't see any wands.
I saw one.
Well, maybe you'll have to have a wand out with them. And you can also catch boats over to the Magic Kingdom, the Contemporary Resort, and the Wilderness Lodge.
Yeah.
So, and from there you can catch monorail to EPCOT or any of the resorts around the Magic Kingdom. Once you're at EPCOT, you can catch a boat over to Hollywood Studios, and of course you can take Disney buses anywhere, and they do pick you up here in the park. And
they've created that really cool monitor to tell you how long you're going to wait.
that is true. That's nice. You used to wonder when the buses were going to show up. Now they kind of, and I would say it's accurate to
Within 2 minutes.
within 2 minutes. Yeah. So that's nice. So here's an example of a trailer and a cabin in the same loop. That's the 100 loop, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or as Alex used to call it, a cabinet.
A cabinet, yeah.
A cabinet.
This is one of 2 general stores that they have here. This one, of course, being at Settlement. The other one is at what they call the Meadow, which is where the large swimming pool is and all that. You can see golf carts are pretty popular here. In fact, they rent them and they're like 65 bucks a day.
I think it's up to 70.
70 bucks a day now, which is why we bring ours. I mean, just for being here 5 days, you'd be spending, 350 bucks. That's kind of crazy.
Not when you can buy heat bags.
There you go. So we're going to show you not Crockett's Tavern. Well, yeah, Crockett's Tavern, but also the Trails End restaurant next. All right. So this is Pioneer Hall. It's where they have the Hoop-de-Doo review, which is a dinner show. Right, Alex? Crockett's Tavern. This is where we can go have a drink. And the marina in the distance, playground, horse carriage rides. Try your skills at hula hoops. Hang out on the porch. Yeah.
Well, we would stretch to get this out first.
We had a reservation for a little later, but could you take us now?
It depends.
Our last name is Lacombe.
Let me see how many's we have. What's the last name?
Lacombe, Lacomb, please.
Katie? Yes. And we're 3 adults?
No, we're 2 adults, 1 child.
Going to dinner tonight, guys? Going to dinner tonight?
Are you going to dinner?
Are you?
No, well,
Excellent. Well, I see you're decked out.
where you from?
Daytona Beach.
Daytona.
Yeah, far, far away. We've seen the show. Over and down.
Over down.
Over down.
Yeah, over down.
Over down.
We're over and up.
Over and up.
We're down? What? Where's Daytona?
I-4. Just go to the end of I-4.
North?
Northeast. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought it was down and that was
Gotcha. Well, have a good show tonight, guys. Yep. All right, so we're in Trails End. Say hi. Yep. This is actually the Crockett's Tavern end of it. The bar being over there, but if you go up and over here, that's the main dining room. We're down in the bar. Katie went to get some stuff, and I'm going to hit the buffet shortly. And I will be back to show you what I got. Yes, sir. I'm on that. What are you having, buddy? Was it good?
Yes.
So I think we just partook in the 3 basic food groups at Disney:
Yes.
fat, salt, and sugar.
I'm good.
Did you get enough?
I'm full. Yes.
Where are we off to?
The trading post to find mouse ears for our golf cart. This is the one that we need for our bus.
What's this one?
Isn't that cute?
That is. I think that's like an R pod.
Yeah, we need to get it framed and then we can hang it. So fun.
Check out the country bears.
That is adorable.
Window stickers? Bumper stickers.
Magnets.
Magnets. So obviously they have toys.
Where did they put all those our swords there? Like this brown sword and that our guy's sword.
You like swords. Oh, that is too cool.
I know they don't have the thing. Maybe they'll have it at the other store.
I'm looking at
talk about the hoop-de-doo?
Oh, that's a fun time.
Yeah? We went for the holidays one
Yeah,
time.
Christmas Eve a couple times.
Right.
Once when Alex was really tiny. And then, I don't know, like what, a couple years ago?
Yeah, a couple years ago. Then we did Mickey's Backyard Barbecue.
Which we did not find delightful.
No, it really
It was
wasn't,
a $100 cheeseburger
basically.
with a country western band.
And as far as the hoop is concerned, the show is good, but the food is the same in the Trails End restaurant. So
And a better
just
variety.
and a better variety.
And half the money.
So we're gonna go see the horses here at the Circle D Ranch, which is right behind the Trails End here at Fort Wilderness. The two of these getting back to nature is the funnest part of camping
Dad, point that camera
in our
at me.
world.
Dad, point that camera at me. See? Disgusting. I told you.
As if we have smell-o-vision. People. All right, we are at the Circle D Ranch and stables. Look at this big fella. This is John. Hi, John. Hi, John. How you doing, buddy? Hi, buddy. Is that the calliope? Oh, and here's Sarge. Hey, Sarge.
Hey, Dad.
Sarge is a Belgian. Big boy. Oh, and there's Sully. Sully's a Percheron. Big old workhorse. Look at this guy. Hey, Sully. Clearly he's interested in talking to me. Is this Porter? Porter is a Percheron too. Hi, buddy. Hi. How are you? Huh? Not interested? Huh?
You're so pretty. Porter. Hi, Porter.
I see it's here.
Let's go for a ride.
Good afternoon, Meadow Swimming Pool. My name is Tori, and I'm up here with my awesome friend Rachel. I hope you guys are having a great day here at the Meadow Swimming Pool.
Alex.
Al. One more time. Make sure we are always walking on our pool deck. Make sure you're taking down our awesome water slide that you're going down on your bottom feet first. Make sure we are not on anyone's shoulders at any time. Also, make sure children's clothes and under are accompanied by an adult at all times, anywhere you go.
See, look, big one.
You're gonna try Beverly from Italy.
Try Beverly from Italy.
All right.
Or Juanita from Puerto Rico. Whatever the case may be.
All right. So
It's pretty clear. All right, you ready?
Hit it. Not exactly what you thought.
No.
No, I ain't trying it.
Come on.
Nope.
Katie,
Every time you see a Coke sign, you got to drink.
Nope. Nope.
It's
how would you describe it?
kind of like cough medicine-y.
Bitter, right?
Yeah. What am I drinking? I think
Is it delicious?
Yes.
Yeah. What color is it?
Green.
partaking of some beverages.
I gotta smooth it out. Wait, guys, hold on. I have really bad posture. Watch. 25 more pounds.
So it's pear cider. It's not bad. Kind of light. A little fruity, a little earthy though. I think you might not be into the earthiness. No. But pretty tasty. Hey there, Al.
Give him the picture.
Are we having a nice Easter?
I think we're trying to. How about you, Goggle?
Alex looks a little scared of the birds.
That bird was aggressive.
They're swooping in.
The bird was aggressive.
So we're spending Easter at Fort Wilderness, but today we're at EPCOT. We had a great lunch at England.
Great lunch. They have Easter egg hunts. They have all kinds of stuff in here for the kids today.
Yeah, it's really nice. I don't think we've ever actually been here on Easter Day, have we? At EPCOT?
No, I think we've always left Easter morning.
Part of the Flower and Garden Festival, so we're enjoying it. So we highly recommend it. Ciao.
Checked out without putting this back on.
Big Al, you see this? You've seen it before, of course. You're so smart. You see everything. Look at this guy coming along. Here. Yeah.
Great time, bye.
Oh my god, I love it.
I'll remember that. Hello. How do you like the Chevy Volt? It's
Wait,
good?
what's a Chevy Bowl?
The car that you're sitting in.
Yes, it's good.
It's a good car?